start. So let's talk about love. Let's talk about love, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good times, all the bad times that may be. Let's talk about us. So let's talk about us. So a lot of people are going to talk about love. You know, they talk about love like love is a feeling. Love is a feeling. Take my desire. So a lot of people are going to talk about love like love is just a feeling. But you are forgetting that there's nothing like love. This world, love is a frequency that is too much for this world. So love is not something that you're supposed to feel. Love is something that you're supposed to create, aka let us make love, baby. Shout out to everyone who knows how to make love. So you make love. Okay? Love is not a feeling. Love is a feeling. Ting, ting. Take my desire. Ting, ting. So love is not a feeling. Love is something that you create. Love is something that you cultivate. Love is something, it's a behavior. These are things that you do. That is why we talk about making love. So what does it mean to love? When two people come together, aka when thought and feeling, aka Adam and Eve, aka masculine and feminine, aka male and female come together, these are two fully people who are committed to learning. You are supposed to be committing to learning this other person that you are with, or even learn something together. So you are committed to growing together from a cubicle to a big mansion, from we'll share the same room. Dun, dun, of my single bed, we'll share the shelter. So you have moved from we'll share them. I woke up in a new Bugatti. So if you have a Bugatti, you already know you have a mansion. So love is about growing together, becoming the best versions of yourself, so you can be there for someone else. If you cannot do that for yourself, you cannot love someone else. If you're in a loving relationship, it has to be about forgiving every fucking day. You have to choose to see the good in each other. Keyword, you have to choose to see the good in each other. Remember, this is a stranger. You don't even belong. Okay, esoterically speaking, anyone who comes close to you means you shared something, but in the real sense, this is a stranger. It's still a spirit that you are resonating with on a spiritual world. It's still a stranger. It's still about your soul, individuality, spirit. Okay? So, when it comes to love, you need to be ready to see good in each other. But most of the time, it will be easy to see the bad. You see, most of you only see the bad in each other. Ujapiga pasi, ujafanya hivi, ujaingiza yote, gari kwa parking na vitu kama hizo. So, you don't see the good in each other, but you have to choose to see the good in each other because you are strangers. Now that is love. Now that you are making love now. Love is not a feeling. So you have to be in a position where for each other now. Okay? For each other. You can tell each other, you know you have grown. When I met you, you were a small girl with small titties. Now you are full of titties and a big behind. And then the woman can joke and say, wewe ndio ulinifanya hivyo, juu ya kunipea mimba. Sasa nimekuwa mama. Okay? You have to see growth in each other and show gratitude for being together. Hey, mama watoto bwana. Hey, wajialile siya na magai. Tainataki tukikire wajialile kiritu kiegama. Na hivyo siya nasi kuona metugo mega. You have to show gratitude for those small things. Okay? Show gratitude for how your partner loves. Venye tu anacheka unamwambia, guy, venye unachekaga. Ya. Kwanza kitu nanifurahishanga nayo wa muthaka ni venye unadiringi na watu. Nuni moyo gorora girore wadi unadu ginyaga kena. You get, those are the kind of compliments. That's how you make love. Love is not a feeling. Love is something that you have to go out there and create together. That is why you are relating on a ship. So whether you want your ship to get on the rocky side, emotions to end up on the rocks, it's on you. Whether you want your ship to be light like a spaceship, so it's always flying above the clouds like a private jet, it's all on you. There's some people who fly on private jets. Shout out to the people who fly private jets. It's a beautiful life. Nafikiria kwenda Eldoret. Kajet kanaruka. Kako. Si kama mtu mwingine kako. Twende lunch Congo. Unaingia kajet kanaruka. Man, that's a beautiful life. That's heaven. That's 7. So when you're having a relationship and you want to make love, you have to challenge each other. You have to be always ready to point out what you can call each other blind spots, because sometimes I may have blind spots that I cannot see but you can see them. So unaweza niambia Jegawa Muthaka, you procrastinate a lot. Kutoka last time uniambia utafanya hiyo kitu hujaifanya. Unajua hiyo kitu umeimba 1 month. Yes, that is a beautiful thing because she can see my blind spots and she can challenge them in a good way, in a way that feels safe and encouraging. Si kuniambia wewe hakuna kitu unafanyanga, no, in a cool and encouraging way ananiambia aki mimi nakuhurumianga, lakini najua hii kitu iko kwa familia yenu. You know, pointing me out in the right direction. Okay? You have to be in a relationship. Whenever you are dealing with each other, unaweza sema, hey boss, we, because anira nikae pale kwa gari kidogo. You need a minute for yourself so that you can regroup or calm down or whatever happens. Or you can process something that is happening. Because this is better instead of unashinda ukiniongelesha unajua venye nimeshinda kazini wewe snapping at people. It's better if you can excuse yourself. So create relationships where you can say I need a minute to go and sit in the car. Na hakuna mtu ata question because you are going there to reprocess, to regroup, to calm down before you come back to the house. That way you don't have to what do we call it? We don't have to have regrets doing things that we are regretting. Okay? It's also good to have reassurances in your relationships. Always keep reassuring your people. Unajua mimi hakuna mahali naenda. Hata ukiona nikiwa na ngoma hivi juange mimi wewe ni wangu na wewe ni wako. Okay? So you are showing them you are not ready to go anywhere. Lakini si unakaanga ni kama uko 50-50, mguu moja kwa ndoa, mguu moja nje. You are never sure. It's like you are waiting for the next big army band and then you can move. You have to be fully committed if it's a healthy relationship and keep reassuring those people I ain't going nowhere. Bonnie and Clyde to the end. Because what you are building is a future as a team. Okay? Every day you wake up is not the same like yesterday or the day before. I've been with Monjiro for 17 years now. We are going to the 17th year. So there are so many new versions of her I have seen. And she has also seen so many versions of me that are new than before. But we look at these versions with respect. I understand, Mazi. I'm so proud of your growth, Monjiro. Just the other day, watu walikuwa nakutumia vibaya. Unakumbuka venye walikuwa nakutumia vibaya? Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Siku hizi you can stand your ground. You know, I'm so proud of you. Siku hizi you can say no to bad clients. You know, so those are the kind of compliments that you are giving each other now. Because you have been growing together. You can see the growth. You can encourage each other, my love. Man, because when you graduate, Maze, I was so proud of you, Maze. It's not easy like going back to school. I'm so proud of you, my love. Those kind of compliments. And it becomes easy, but we make things so difficult and so hard because of the templates that we have been given. Okay, so you think that to love, you have to love a certain way that you are taught by the system. So you don't know to love. You don't know how to love. You don't know how to experience love because you have been taught how to love. AKA, you are watching a movie, and let's say this movie, we have 2 new people, fresh people, like young people. So kwa movie kuna mahali tutaonyeshwa ati they are not sure whether they want to kiss, that they are going to go for a first date, alafu ati kijana atamfikisha kwa mlango, ati amwangalia akiwa shy, ati sasa hata wanataka kukiss, ati hata wanaweza kukiss, waguzane mapua wacheke ati it's my first, and then they kiss, and now ati they are not even supposed to have sex the first night, kijana aende, ati like it has to build into something. So your love is taught to the point if you are watching a movie like that, unajua tu venye itaenda, utajua tu atamfikisha kwa mlango, amkiss forehead na utamusikiria huruma, but ati uta understand ni fresh love ati nakuanga hivyo. No, you can have instances where you meet someone today and you get married today. Si unaonanga bado hiyo kwa sinema, ama hiyo si yako, ama that is too sudden for you. Yet you know that you can have a sudden weather, you know that you can have a sudden storm, but when it comes to real life, that is where you draw the line, kwa sababu umefunzwa template ya kupenda. Umepewa template ya kupenda, hujui kupenda. So that has also been taught to you. So you have to unlearn a lot of things in this world. You have to unlearn a lot of things. What you think is love is not love, it's taught. Romeo and Juliet, Beauty and the Beast, movies, programs, theater, Candle in the Wind. That is how they want you to think love is. Love can be sudden. Love can be unseen. Wewe tu na mtu wako ndio mnajuana kenye mnapendeana. And that's true love, where we do not experience love as a feeling, but we create the love that we want, and that's love making for you. Jega wa Muthaka.